Hello Pisces, welcome. It's Sandra here from Wolf Moon Tarot. Happy New Year. I wish you all the very best for next year. I'm doing this reading for you at New Year's Eve. But I hope 2022 brings you a lot of peace, joy and prosperity. Okay, so this reading is going to cover your energies between the 3rd to the 9th of January 2022 or thereabouts. It could resonate a little bit beyond that time. It is a general reading, Pisces, so take what resonates with you, leave what doesn't behind or for somebody else. So I'll start to get some overall energies from the Oracle of Visions. Let's see what the energies at this quite auspicious time want to say to you. So what is it that Pisces needs to be aware of at this time, going into 2022? Alright Pisces, so first of all we have number 9, and this talks about support and bearing the weight of others. Now whether that means you needing support at this time, or whether this actually is yourself, you are carrying somebody or you're carrying others, you're bearing the weight of responsibility perhaps, or the emotional, offering some emotional support to others. And we've got the symbols of the strength energy, the strength card around this depiction. So that talks about your strength, Pisces, and your inner strength, you know, that you're able to draw on when needed. So I'll just put that to one side. What else have we got? We've got number 28. And this talks about contact, reaching out, having willpower, spiritual bonds, perhaps spiritual connections. And you know, we know that Pisces, you know, your sign, it is a very spiritual sign, and that you are able to tap into universal energies, perhaps a little bit more easier than other signs, you know, generally speaking. All right, so reaching out, making connection, bearing the weight of others, drawing on your inner strength. All right, so let's see. So we'll get into the tarot. This is the Anna K tarot for those that are interested. Let's see what tarot has to say to you also. So what's important for Pisces to be aware of or to consider at this time? You have the heart of your reading, Pisces. What's the root of the matter? Past influences. What's on your mind at the moment? The future going forward. And then something else that your guides would like to say to you at this time. And at the bottom of the deck we have the Ten of Rods. Okay, this is saying, you know, somebody feeling a bit trapped, feeling up in a corner, feeling the huge weight of all of the rods on their back. And this is saying, you know, it's time to release those rods now. Time to come away from the dark cloud that have been hanging over you. So when the Ten of Rods comes forward, it acknowledges that you have been carrying a great weight, a great responsibility and a bit of a burden as well. But this also comes forward to say, you know, it is time to drop them, or you are going to be dropping these rods. Because you know you are feeling the weight or you have been feeling the weight of them, and you know, very aware of this dark cloud that's been hanging around. So let's just put that to one side. We will come back to it in a little while. And now, just for clarifiers, we're going to use the Light Seers Tarot. So could we clarify all of the cards on the table, please, for Pisces? 3rd to the 9th of January, 2022, or thereabouts. If I do ever say 2021 at any point, please excuse me. It's just, you know, we've got to get into the swing of 2022. Please clarify all the cards on the table. Okay, this is brilliant. This is a lovely card to have out, isn't it? Right on the eve of the new year. This is the wheel, and this is the wheel of fortune, the wheel of destiny, turning in your favour now. And here you are at the very top of. There's been lots of wheels turning throughout the year. This wheel now, this is a huge wheel, and you're on top of the world. Really, you're on top. Feeling the joy, and the optimism, the enthusiasm now, and anticipation for the going in a new direction. So the wheel of fortune, destiny, is turning in your favour now. So it's about, you know, grasping this opportunity, whatever it is for you, and going in a really good direction for you going into 2022. But there's certainly some sort of a burden that has been, you know, weighing down on you that is going to be released. And I feel we can see that with the wheel now turning. Something's going to move on now, which is good news. And at the centre of your reading, Pisces, we have the Queen of Rods and the King of Cups. Okay, now this, for some of you, this may be a couple here. With the Queen of Rods, the entrepreneur, the go-getter, the somebody who sees opportunity and goes for it. Very active, action-orientated, enthusiastic with what she or he does. It's not gender specific. So take the role as they present to you. But this is very much a vibrant energy here, very great passion for what she does with the Queen of Rods. I feel this is either representing an aspect of yourself, Pisces, or this is somebody connected to you, or this is just the energy of the Queen of Rods here, right at the centre of your reading, that's come out for you. A lovely energy. And of course the King of Cups, this could well be you. The King of Cups is very much a Pisces energy. And the King of Cups, a very meditative energy, very much in tune with his emotions, very empathetic, caring, compassionate, has a lot of love to give. You see, he has the fish pendant hanging round his neck, which is very much the symbol of Pisces. I'm just feel inclined to say that this could be representing yourself, both energies representing yourself. As the King of Cups energy, as a Pisces, a pure Pisces energy here, but also now tapping into the other element, coming away from the cups, but tapping into the rods, the wands energy now, going into 2022. And this is a fabulous energy to carry forward, particularly if you've got an enterprise, if it's something to do with work, career, new ideas, new opportunities. That you're going to go for. There's the sun's shining beautifully, and then we get the power. We get our power and energy from the sun, as does the Queen of Rods. So beautiful. All right, and so we had carrying somebody, offering support, but bringing in your strength to do that, and doing that through your connections, through your spiritual connections, through your contacts. And that may be something, for some of you, that may be something to do with the work that you do, Pisces. Okay. So what's at the root of this now? We have the King of Pentacles and we have the Moon. And of course, again, the Moon energy is your energy, Pisces. So here you are again. But the lead card is the King of Pentacles. So at the root of this situation is something to do with money, finances, work, career. And the King of Pentacles is very much at the top of his game. And he is a good provider. He finds it very easy to bring money to the table. Can be an employer, can be representative working for yourself, Pisces. Or it's somebody connected to you with this energy. But I feel this is saying, you know, here you are again with the Moon energy. And this is yourself. Something in the past has been a bit vague, a little bit out of reach for you. And I feel it was to do with money, work, finances, career, hobby, opportunities. But I feel it was a little bit vague, a little bit out of your reach. And that's at the root of this situation. But of course, going on to the centre, we have the Queen of Rods, which is great vibrancy, great opportunity, going forward with energy in the right direction, you know, and taking and linking this in with your spirituality. So this is you, you know, very comfortable in your own skin, very much in your element, in the water element, but very vibrant, you know, tapping into your the Wand's energy. So fabulous, you know, we've got the Wheel of Destiny going forward as well. So lovely. So let's see what the past influences are. Yes, here we go. We've got Pentacles again, Pisces. So we've got the Eight of Pentacles. Oh, crikey, I'm going to say crikey. Just, sorry, sometimes my jaw drops when some of the cards come out. We've got two Eight of Pentacles, right, from both packs and the recent past. So the Eight of Pentacles, very much the Apprentice card. In this particular depiction, it's very much the Apprentice card. This is having worked very hard to learn a new skill, being watched over at the same time, somebody guiding you to hone your skills in, being very focused and learning this skill. And here you are again with the Eight of Pentacles, burning the candle at both ends a little bit, keeping the cogs going, working very hard, being very focused. All right, so fantastic. There we are. And you've now got the energy of the Queen of Rods, which is fabulous. You know, you bring all of this together, and this is a really, really positive reading for you, Pisces. So what are you thinking about? Right, well, you're thinking this is Judgment, and we've got the Knight of Wands. So, Judgment card. What you're thinking about is a rebirth, time of rebirth, standing up to be counted now, shedding the cloak of doubt, what's been, you know, shedding the cloak that's been hiding your light, Pisces, and wanting to shine more brightly now as you know, go forward with your destiny, in your destiny. But, you know, wanting to go forward a lot lighter, a lot brighter, and cast away the shadows, the doubt, the insecurities. And learning from the past, though, I think with the Judgment card, it's very important that as we go forward anew, we just, you know, learn from the past, what went well, what didn't go well, and leave the past mistakes behind. They belong to history, because you're going forward now to a lot lighter, and, you know, to gain new experiences, better experiences. Of course, the clarifier is the Knight of Wands, and this is very much about movement and change, energy, but you beating your drum now. You beating your drum in the way, you know, dancing to your beat. The horse is dancing to the young woman's beat of the drum, and the drum is on fire, as you can see. So lots of energy, lots of passion here coming in, and it could well be, you know, this is what is actually going to be coming in for you, but this is what you're thinking about now. A new opportunity, new beginning, learning from the past, getting rid of the cloak of doubt, and beating the drum now, you know, energizing a situation, creating lots of energy and passion. So beautiful. Lovely. So we have 1, 2, 3. Right, we have 3 major arcana cards on the table. And we have 2 kings and a queen. So a quite significant reading here for you, Pisces. So going forward, what have we got? Wow. It looks like there's love here, Pisces, going forward. We have the 2 of Cups and the Ace of Cups. So these are very much your element, your energies. But we have a twin flame energy here. This is a couple. This is a couple that are celebrating their connection, their love. This is a twin flame energy. 2 people that are on the same page here. Very close, very loving energy. Now, to clarify the Ace of Cups, this, for some of you, this could be a new relationship coming in, something new, brand new. But for others of you, this is a current relationship that is going to a higher level now. That is going to become on a different level. But whatever the context is, the Ace of Cups here is saying you need to look after your heart, protect your heart, and this, what is a new opportunity, a new beginning, or a deepening of a current relationship. But take your time, step at a time, and remember, you know, to look after your heart. Because for some of you, I feel this may be suggesting that your heart has been broken in the past, either with your current relationship, Pisces, or with a previous relationship. All right, so it's important to protect your heart, but there is something here about a new beginning here with a significant other. Now, what would your guides like to say to you, Pisces? All right, well, we've got 2 swords energies here now, which is very much about the mind, communication, but much more. Because the swords are a double-edged sword, aren't they? You know, the swords can protect and give us security and clarity. But, you know, they can also hurt, can't they? So we've got the 10 of Swords here. Now, as with the 10 of Rods, when the 10 of Rods comes forward, it's time to drop the burden, the responsibility, and move on. And as with the 10, and so the same with the 10 of Swords, there's been something that's been very hurtful, that's almost, you know, a betrayal, a stabbing in the back. However, you're going to be moving on. You're going to be leaving it behind. Whatever it was, and it'll be something different for all of you, Pisces, it's going to be a time of moving on and leaving it behind. The Knight of Swords is the fastest knight in the minor arcana. And he's running, as you can see, he's running to his motorbike to deliver an important message. So I feel you've got some important information that's going to be coming in quite quickly, and it's going to help you to move on from this painful situation. I feel we've got a few different threads of information here, and I feel we've got here that you are going to be drawing on your inner strength. You're going to be offering support to others. Somebody's going to need your support and strength. And it may be to do with your work, with your connectivity, your spiritual connections. You're going to be able to help others and support others in the work that you do, in your connections, and receive messages to help others. All right, so I feel that's one thread here. But we've also got something about finances, work, career that's looking something you've been working very hard on over time, being very focused, possibly learning a new skill that you've honed in, and now you've got the Queen of Wands energy, which is very much in a position now to go for it, to really go for it, but also linking in with your spirituality here, and drawing on your empathy and compassion and your meditative qualities. So that's fantastic. Yes, and something in the past to do with this work, career, where it just wasn't, or something to do with money, finances, has been unclear, has been vague. But what you're thinking about now is this new, rising up again, judgment time. There's going to be a judgment call here, and you're going to be able to release this cloak of doubt, of uncertainty, and go forward a lot lighter, a lot brighter, shining your light and beating your own drum, because we have the Wheel of Fortune and destiny here. It's turning in your favour now. But of course, going forward then, we have the Two of Cups. So there's a relationship here going forward, either current one or a new relationship. Whatever it is for you, Pisces, it is a new opportunity, but you've still got to protect your heart. So just be cautious. Because yes, and your guides want to say there's information coming in that you're going to be able to walk away from something, leave something that has been very painful for you, some form of a betrayal that's been very painful. You're going to be able to walk away from this, leave that situation behind. All right, so I feel we've got some different messages here for whoever this is for. Because as in life every day, we have different strands, don't we, to our life. There are lots of things going on all at the same time. And I feel what this reading is trying to do for you, Pisces, is to bring some of those together now. And it looks like, it looks very promising, Whatever has been painful and the sense of betrayal, I feel, that's going to ease now. You're going to be able to move on from that. Whatever you've been working hard on, it's just going to go up to a new level. You're going to get the opportunity. The Queen is at the top of her game. So, she's going to go and get it. You're going to beat your own drum now. Others are going to dance to your tune, metaphorically speaking. You're going to be your authentic self now as you cast off the cloaks of doubt and learn from the past. So it's a fabulous reading for you, Pisces. So I'm just going to... Could we have two final messages for Pisces, please, to conclude this reading? Two final messages for Pisces to conclude this reading, please. What else? What else does Pisces need to know? All right, Pisces, so we have taking shelter, the answers are within, and navigating by the stars, follow your bliss. Okay. I feel this is something to do with the home base, whereas the family, the happiness, security, whatever home means for you. But also home is within ourselves, isn't it? And here we are shining the light, and that is shining your light home, and it's shining your light home to yourself, because the answers are within. The answers are within yourself. You know what's right for you. You know the way to go. The way to go to your security, to your bliss. And it's all about taking shelter, feeling safe, feeling secure, feeling looked after sometimes. But allowing your inner self to guide you in the right direction. Because yes, navigating by the stars, follow your bliss. So this is very much a Pisces energy. We have the traveller out at night, and he knows his way because he's allowing the universe to guide him. And this is very much your energy, Pisces. You're very much connected with the moon energy, with the stars, with the universe. Also very much connected with the earth energies also. But, following your star, being guided, universally guided here. And this is, when it says follow your bliss, I mean, that's exactly what it is when you connect, Pisces. It is blissful when you connect, and it does help to guide you along the windy, windy, the turns, the corners, the uphill, down dale. But you know that you're being guided, Pisces, here. So navigate by the stars and follow your bliss. Beautiful. Right, beautiful energies. A lovely message for you there, Pisces. I'm going to leave it there, but good luck going forward. And until next time, bye-bye for now.